What's up, my fellow legendaries? This is Rayquaza here. As you can see, I'm actually on PO, which I haven't done in a very long time because they have bad animations and stuff. But I'll show you why I did it in a split second. But first, look at this awesome Aegislash pointer, which will change to other pointers whenever I want. Well, it'll change like when I click buttons and stuff. But yeah, so you're gonna see in a split second, this team is not standard at all. This isn't Foul Play Klefki. I do run Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave's to slow Pokemon down. It's basically my Xerneas counter. A lot of people are using Thundurus. I run Swagger just because I don't want my opponent to get free setup. And I run Reflect and Light Screen. Swagger just to cripple them, and then we've got Light Screen and Reflect so I can set up with Xerneas, Arceus, or make a sub and start setting up with Honeclaw's Zekrom. We've got the Stall Breaker of Gengar if all the setup doesn't do that, and Honeclaw's Zekrom. Then we have standard Scarf Kyogre just to destroy lives. So the Deoxys lead's obvious, so I'm going to lead off with Arceus, which can also lead with deal with Genesect. So yep, Deoxys, and now you can see why I'm doing this PO. And that is because 3D sprites are on, even though for some reason Shiny Arceus isn't. Arceus normal I know is. So we're gonna go for an SD because I haven't seen any run Taunt in over a year and a half. So that is a thing. Can I resize this? Because you guys can't see the very bottom of my screen. I don't think. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, that works. It made it go up more. There we go. Okay, so this guy is the one guy in like over 3 years which frickin' runs Deoxys Speed with Taunt, which makes me feel like he's absolutely terrible at this game. So yeah, that's a thing. Now, he's not really discouraging me from extreme speeding. He's not getting any more hazards up. I'm gonna give him that. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna start doing this now because you can see animations and I can like see that he has Stealth Rocks and Taunt on this set, and I have Stealth Rocks on my field, and like time and saving. Yeah. Now, Arceus Ghost apparently doesn't work either, even though a lot of things were, like Arceus Normal does. Now, I'm feeling like this is special, so I'm going to go for Shadow Claw. And I was correct, it was special, because I know it can live a Focus Blast, but I really don't want anything else to take a hit. And I can always come in and Revenge Kill with frickin' Kyogre, and if he wants to sack something else instead of sacking this, that's perfectly fine. Now he's gonna just keep trying to heal, isn't he? Now I'm just gonna go into Klefki and paralyze him. Why not? I'm completely okay with this. And now you switched, okay. So now the obvious Earthquake is extremely obvious. So we're gonna switch right back into Arceus, which actually isn't Arceus Electric, obviously. And I'm gonna go for a Swords Dance. And Earthquake. Why did he go for Rock Slide? Oh, he predicted my switch into Gengar. Not terrible, but now we just lost his Spinner and his only real check to my Zekrom. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's his only real check to Zekrom. He's got Genesect doesn't really. If it has Ice Beam, it sort of does. Rayquaza, if it's running max speed, can sort of counter it. So, now I'm just gonna go deal half damage of extreme. Wow, that's really he's running like Brave Nature or something, or he just isn't running like any HP, which I don't know. I'm feeling like he's running minus defense nature though, because I haven't done that much in a long time to Genesect. But then again, I haven't seen Deoxys with Taunt in a while either. So that's always a thing. You know, I feel like this is not going to be choiced. So I'm just going to go in here and fire off a... Yeah, look at that. Look at that animation. The rain, too. Now, I don't think it shows rain animation every turn. I think it just says rain continues to fall, because I think I set that up. But he's obviously, he's either going to be outsped, or he's going to sack it in exchange for hitting me with an extreme speed. Now, his switch-ins, he has switch-ins. Okay, he doesn't want to switch anything in. That's perfectly fine. Now, one of the biggest threats was dealt with in Rayquaza. As you can see, Rayquaza can outspeed Zekrom. It all depends how much speed he's running. I'm sensing some sort of like outrage, and the rain's up. Well, the rain isn't really because it V-create. I mean his airlock. But yeah, it's not doing anything. Now I'm gonna set up a reflect, because basically so I can set up with Xerneas. If I can get a late screen up, I'm gonna be happy about that too. Yeah. I feel like he's gonna switch because he doesn't want to get paralyzed and stuff. He's Lumberry, so I know he's Life Orb, so he can't be Lumberry. We should just hurry up. Oh, he's running mixed. Okay then. In that case, have fun dealing with Xerneas. He has Blaziken yet, but Blaziken isn't going to check Xerneas. That did a surprising amount of damage. I'm glad I got the Reflect up, so now he can't do that much with Extreme Speed. So I've got Reflect, and I'm at +2, so I basically have a late screen up because of my defenses. And now that Rain's gone, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really need Rain. It just weakens his fire move. Okay, so he's not even running Sashed, which is the only really good check to Xerneas in that case. So that's a nice 4-0. So yeah, that's game 1. We should have plenty of time. I'm gonna get at least 2 games in. The man in the chat, hopefully you didn't see that. I didn't really read it. Okay, so that's I'm feeling like Zekrom. Possible leads. We've got Groudon, or he could just lead off with his lead, which I've been seeing a lot in Yveltal. Now, neither of them really wants to deal with Xerneas, but I don't really want to send out Xerneas first. I'm going to send out Gengar and Mega Evolve, so I have the potential to trap his Lugia late game. If he does send out something... Oh, he actually sends out Lugia. Great. Now I can Mega Evolve and taunt him. Now I'm in great situations. Now I can just go for a Perish Song. He's got Aeroblast. Okay. I don't care. It's not doing that much. And now you're not going to Thunder Wave anything, so I'm going to taunt you. And now our Parasol counts down to 1, and you have to go for Aeroblast, so I'm going to go into Klefki. Which Klefki is awesome, because it takes moves from Destiny Bond too. Like, look how little that took. I'm running Lake Clay Klefki, obviously, because I'm running screens. And then you can see my defenses. You can figure out what how the calc it is. You can pause the video if you actually care about seeing that. That was like a good half a second. Oh. Okay, Mr. Bulk Up Groudon. I see you. I see you, Mr. Man. He's gonna go for another Bulk Up, I feel. Yep, he's getting really ballsy. I'm going to just go for a Destiny Bond and kill him. He already has a substitute. We'll go for Destiny Bond 3 times, and I'll go for Taunt. You sub on Xerneas, by the way. Nice to know. I'll talk to you later. Now now that frickin' resized my... God darn it. Now... it's a pain in the butt. Jeez, hang on a sec. Okay, the issue should be permanently fixed now. Now he probably thinks I was thinking for a long period of time. And he forfeits. That works. So now, we'll get one more game in. Oh, this nice text box, I can use to pull it over that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, every single time. There we go. We're playing some random letters and letter combinations. Now, he's probably going to lead off with Deoxys, but as long as I lead off with Arceus and setup, I should be fine. Ditto does scare me, but Ditto can't do anything as long as I don't set up without using sub with Zekrom. So, yeah, I know he's not running Taunt because he has Arceus. If I really wanted to, I could set up right now and then go right into Gengar, but I'd literally only kill one Pokemon either way. And I don't want him getting hazards. Okay, you can run your own extreme speed and risk me sweeping your team. That's completely okay. But I like to play safe. I don't like making really stupid plays. At least most of the time. We've got a cool Yveltal animation. And that Dark Pulse does a lot. Now I get to hit him with extreme speed, which will not kill him. I feel like he's running defensive assault vest, because I don't see leftover, I don't see Forb. Might be Spaxed. He used the same move twice. Time to find out if he is Spaxed. We'll go for a late swing green quick. Based on how much damage he does. Yep, he's definitely Spaxed. Now let's go for a Reflect. Shall we? That's okay, Mr. Man. Would you like to... which move would you like to lock yourself in on? That move? You want a light screen? Well, have fun switching as I go into my Zekrom. Yes! Brilliant. Now I can set up a sub because I've got both my things up. Oh, so I wonder why Zekrom has its spike, but stuff like Arceus, Shiny, and Dialga don't. I don't know. Yep, they'll do them slowly, I'm sure. So Zekrom looks pretty awesome. I'm glad they finally fixed the spikes, because everyone was going to Showdown. Now they're going to get some people back. Now, I'm pretty sure I paralyzed you, so your speed should be below mine, no matter what set you're running. So I'm just going to sub on you. And you're not going to do anything to me. Your light screen's gone. And I have my light clay, so mine keep lasting. Dragon Claw. That's my last turn. Wow, he crits me through my Reflect. Okay then. But now that he's locked in on the move, I can go into my Xerneas and sweep him. Because his Ditto is what's in right now and it's paralyzed. Now, I don't know which move will do more. I'm feeling Moonblast. Yep, Moonblast one-shots it. Thunderbolt might have them. Let's calc it, okay? 95. I believe the aura boosts it by 50%. By 50, maybe? I think it's like the same as like rain boost. So that'd be like... No, it's an extra stab boost. So it's basically as if I have stab plus an additional adaptability. So that should double it. So that's like 190 versus 180. So it should do more damage, which is probably the difference between me killing or not. Now, I guess it's time to check how far we are into the battle real quick. So, oh, we're 13 minutes. Then we have enough time for another game. Perhaps the game will actually lose. Now, I like showing off this team. Yeah, maybe I'll go which team. We'll see what game we get. Okay, we're getting XY Ubers again. Cool. I'm game. Now, that's seemingly Scarf, because usually they run Scarfed Ogre on the defensive team. That's definitely not Arceus normal, if I know anything about Ubers. Unless this guy's completely random stuff, so I'm going to lead off with Gengar, Mega Evolve, and if he goes for Kyogre, I can Protect, after going for a safe move. And this frickin' border keeps resizing itself. This is the one thing I don't like about PO. Apparently you can't change your border size. It's either extra large or resize it yourself. Now it's not letting me shrink it anymore? Cool. Nice to know. Mega Evolve and Protect. Just so I can, my animation pops up. Water Spout, if he's backstacked 2-hit KOs my Zekrom. I'm gonna go into my Kyogre and pray that he's not running mixed. Oh, yes, definitely specs. I'm glad I went into this. Apparently this guy doesn't know how to play this tier. Now I could predict, but okay, I didn't think he was gonna be stupid enough to go into that when I have the potential to double switch right back into my Gengar. But apparently, people aren't that good at this game. Now let's see if he goes for Elite Seed or if he goes for Protect. Elite Seed. Okay? You're gonna go for Protect now, aren't you? Like a scrub. As per usual, I'm gonna go into my Zekrom and set up on you. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, you tried to Elite Seed my sub. Why would I have gone into this if I didn't have sub? I'm not... What's the variation? Is this guy any good at this game? Apparently he's like 3 times better than me according to variation, but variation doesn't mean crap. Can I get a para? What happened to my 20% paralyzed chance? It's basically the only reason I run that move. Well, I now have the potential to go into my Gengar because he's probably going to burn. I don't really want Klefki burned. Oh, go for a recover. Let me taunt you. Now I can Perish Song. And now you lose this. Well, depends how good of a player he is. Now, is he going to go for the safe move and go for Judgment? Or is he going to try to status me? So it's 1 turn left. He's that. That's going to do no damage to Klefki, and I can get a chance to get my screens up and set up with Xerneas. Everyone thinks this is like Swag Key, so they go into something that would technically check it, and it doesn't check it at all, like Kyogre, for instance. Specs Kyogre, doesn't scare me a whole lot after I get late screen up. Okay, that didn't even kill. In that case, I'm gonna Thunder Wave. Maybe I'll get paralyzed. Okay, I guess that was a little, like, I really shouldn't have been, like, risking that. But now I can go into this and sub, because he has nothing that wants to switch in. Yeah, because this is going to do so much damage to me. Literally, the only reason you were able to get my Zekrom out of here is because of the obvious burn. You didn't even go for a burn. Well, you had to go for a move to break my sub. I don't know if I switched on the sub because I didn't want it to get burned. We could go and check that real quick. Okay. Do I have a substitute up? No, he broke my sub, and then he went for a recover. So I could have set up another sub. I'm at +2 now, and he's doing 2 Power Whips to break my sub, and Power Whip is a chance to miss. So I get a Home Claws every sub, at least. But now this man's being nice and missing Power Whips. This Ferrothorn's like this. Just end this game. Why can't I like hover over? There we go. I'm +4. Cause I didn't know I was at. So my sub broke. So I can sub. Took damage. At +6. Sub is broken. Go for sub. Took damage. Do 99%. Break my sub. Go for another sub. Take damage. And kill you. Then I'm at +6. Yeah, now you can switch when I'm at +6, ready to kill something. And now the game's done. So literally he just made it so I can make another sub because I didn't take Iron Barb's recoil. Oh, I'm gonna go into my Clefable. I have Unaware. Terravolt. Idiot. I literally typed terrible in the chat, I guess you can see that. I know. So apparently this guy has a great rating, but I just 5-0'd him with a Homeclaw Zekrom. So that was pretty beautiful. What is my rating? Because I might have just been playing completely terrible people. My name's Flame Charge right now. It's like, oh, that's not that bad. So I assume I got like 50 points just from doing this PO. So that's all for this episode, and hopefully I can get several of these up in like a decent fashion. So until next time, this is Rayquaza, signing out.